Hello, and welcome to my video on connecting to your EC2 instance using WinSCP. So this is an application that you can use to transfer files from your computer, and you can move them to your EC2 instance, but in a graphical fashion. So in the last video, we used SCP to send files easy and without many settings. It was just a very straightforward command. But let's open WinSCP and let me see. It's gonna ask for this, right? So here, SFTP is basically another type of protocol, and it's more elaborate than SCP, but at the same time you can do a lot more things. Like you can move things back and forth, and you can hop around directories, and it's more powerful in that sense. It's secure FTP. So it also uses SSH, and that's what makes SFTP so powerful, right? All of these protocols are based on SSH. So they also have a guide over here where you can connect securely to your Amazon EC2 server with SFTP. So I'll be more or less following the same instructions as this guide. And we're going to have to set up some things, right? So the host name, it's going to be the same information that you get from your EC2 instance. It's going to be EC2-user at your instance public IPv4 DNS. So let's go ahead and fetch that first. So I'm going to type in EC2-user at, and then I'm going to go over here to EC2. My test instance, and so I'm gonna grab this right here, paste that over there. So yeah, notice that it automatically moved the username because anything before the @ sign gets moved to the username. I don't have a password. I have a private key though. So what do the instructions say about that? Because they do mention a private key. So they say press advanced to get the SSH authentication settings. So over here, the private key file, and is it PEM or PBK? It says WinSCP will need to convert the key to its PBK format. So we can select that then, and therefore we go to the AWS private key folder and we select the appropriate PBK file. So that's it, really. Now we can log in, but I think there's a setting to save your site settings using the save button. We're gonna save this, and we're gonna, let's see what else. Yeah, the site name. So EC2 test instance is what I'm gonna call this. You can call it whatever you want. You can even create a desktop shortcut for quick connections. I mean, that is so powerful. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that. And there it is. So what happens if I just click this, right? Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna close, and I'm gonna just do this. Okay, so now it's asking me for the usual. I've talked about this in my previous videos. You get this prompt when it's your first time connecting to your instance from some application for the first time. So you're gonna have to go to follow the same instructions that I talked about in connecting to your EC2 instance. Basically actions, monitor, and then get system log. Now it's asking me for my ED25519 fingerprint. Now the reason why I do this is to make sure I'm connecting to the right instance. So it says that the fingerprint it starts with 4FB. And see, this is not the right instance because, oh no, it is the right instance. I'm looking at the fingerprints. I was looking at something else here, the host keys. No, not what I want. Yeah, so this is it right here, because just by a simple comparison, you can see that they are the same. They're exactly the same. So I'm going to accept. If you only want to connect once, that's fine too. All right, perfect. So as you can see, I can now transfer things from one place to the other. And I'm going to transfer my test file 123, and by just clicking and dragging. So it says upload file to remote directory here. I'm going to do that. And there you go. It's right there. And we can verify this. There it is. It's literally the same thing. And you can move things back and forth. Like I'm going to move this back over here. But it does a copy, right? It does a copy. But I can also do a move too. So let's see if I just do move. Target remote path. Okay, well, I'm not too sure about that, but it's possible definitely to transfer things back and forth. Like you can see that the file popped up here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. File pops up right there. So that's how you use WinSCP to use a SFTP protocol to transfer files between places. It's FTP in a secure manner using SSH, and it's very intuitive and straightforward. I can even explore things here, right? I can go around and mess with, basically it's a GUI. Instead of having to use commands, I can just do this, right? For example, I'm going to show you my file, my HTML file. I'm in var, and for some strange reason I cannot find var www.html. I mean var www.html. I think it might be one more above, right? So let's see. Oh, well, no. Okay, home. Yeah. Well, the point is that maybe it's in root. No. So it's an etc. I don't know. Kind of getting lost here. For some reason, I cannot find it, although it does exist. So if I do my command bg, actually. Oh, right. I understand why. I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't exist because it's on a different instance. That would have been a good thing to show you guys, but I guess I can still show you hello world, which isn't as interesting, but it does still drive the point home. I open this and there you go. Then I can edit it here instead of having to use nano. I think that's pretty cool. For example, hello world, this is my file. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do, let's see, okay, cat, and this is just to make sure it's 22. So cat my test file 22.txt. As you can see, it outputs exactly what I just typed in. So I think this is a decent editor, and you know, I can play around with the settings. Maybe I can use a different editor, right? I can use Notepad. I can see about using Sublime Text, right? So I can actually do that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to using WinSCP to navigate around my directories, because I don't have to deal with nano anymore. I mean, nano's fine, it's practical, but if I can use Sublime Text, that's going to speed everything up. So yeah, guys, I really hope you liked this video, because I sure liked making it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, click the like button if you did like it as well. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. I'm publishing a lot of AWS stuff because I'm in love with it. And give me a comment if you want to shoot me some thoughts. And I'll see you on the next one.